about a month ago, you guys got Mondays off. How has that possibly affected you guys? That sort of that change in routine, especially I know you got a lot of class work that you're doing.
Yeah, I think with what Coach Mickey's done with our schedule, I think has been a little bit better for us. I really like how we come in on Sundays and we do a lot more of active recovery stuff. We'll do a light lift, band stretching, kind of get the blood flowing again. So as Monday comes around, we're not just sitting around, letting all the lactic acid being lethargic and stuff. And even on Monday, we have an optional lift. Guys would come in and we'll get a good lift in on Monday, so we're still doing something and being active. But I think Mondays has really helped us recover from games.
Do you guys feel a different level of confidence, perhaps, in knowing that by Tuesday there's been another day in the game plan, and the game plan you guys are getting on Tuesdays maybe a little more developed than going in at 6 a.m. on Monday morning?
Yeah, I mean, some stuff can still be added, to the very last minute. I know, like, even last week we had stuff going in during the game at halftime. So really it just depends on our ability to adapt and being able to perform and execute what they have for us.
Hey, what can you tell us about Purdue's offense? Obviously, a year ago, they gave you a little bit of problems. What can you say about what they did to you a year ago and just your thoughts on what they've done this year?
Yeah, they're a good offense. It's kind of more of like an NFL schemed offense with more of a pass-heavy kind of team. It's kind of the same thing we were saying about Oklahoma, but at the end of the day, you got to stop the run first. I think that's our big main focus as a defense is stop the run, make them earn our way to where they make them one-dimensional and that they're our passing-only team. I know they got a solid scheme. They have a great coach over there, 6-year quarterback. So, I mean, they're pretty solid.
A couple weeks ago, Mickey was telling us he told you to cut loose, and Coach Bush said he talked with you about that. What did that mean to you? What's their message to you, and what's been the difference, you think, for you the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I think it was just kind of what I needed to hear as like a confidence thing, to know that they had their confidence in me, and just kind of remind me of what happens when I do play loose, kind of the good things that can happen. So I think just hearing it from them really kind of reminded me of what could happen.
There's been a lot of talk about the simplification of the defense. Is that the biggest thing that's changed in the last couple of weeks and made you guys play faster? What would you put your finger on that's been the biggest difference for the whole group? From a defensive line standpoint, the defense has never really been that complicated for us. I mean, it's been pretty simple. I don't really know what goes on in the back end, so I guess seeing how they're playing now, I think they're just able to see the call, get the call, make a change if they have to. But after that, it's allowing us more time to go out there and just play. I think that's the biggest thing, is that guys aren't trying to think. I think guys are starting to get more comfortable on the field. We have a bunch of guys that are new to playing on the field and playing most of the game now. So with that game experience comes a little bit more confidence and comfortableness for them.
How has your play been different in the last couple of weeks since Coach Bush said that to you?
I've seen. I think Indiana's been my best game this year. I think it just, like I said, it just allowed me to kind of go into my brain a little bit and just tell myself to just buckle up, stop thinking so much, and just get going, and be the player that you can be.
Ty, those first couple of weeks you're out there for a lot of snaps. Last couple of weeks it's been down a little bit, but do you feel fresher as a result of that kind of strategy?
Yeah, I think Coach Dawson's done a great job at managing us. It's hard because being practice condition and game condition are two different things. So the first game, even though I don't blame Coach Dawson, I feel that my reps in that game, I think it's just me getting acclimated to game conditioning once again after being out for a whole year. And then, I feel a lot better now, as we're game 6, 7 now. So.
How fun is it? Obviously, playing at home is great, right? But how fun is it to be on the road and then the quiet crowd, or being able to excel in a hostile environment? So you're gonna have one Saturday too.
Yeah, no, I've been to Purdue before. It was a great environment, and I think I was in 2019, and we went out and Darian Daniels had a pick. That was awesome. Almost scored one for a touchdown. So to be able to do that, and I think it instills a lot more confidence, a lot of more mojo and swagger to us as a team.
No matter who's doing what, if offense goes and scores, I mean, that boosts the defense. And if defense goes out and gets a pick sack or a turnover on downs, that's huge.
How does this moment in time just compare to your career here at Nebraska in terms of you guys won 2 in a row, maybe just the momentum and belief? How does this compare to the rest of your career?
Yeah, it's two different ways of thinking about it. That I mean, with Coach Frost and the way he decided to take his program, I think was his way, I guess. And I didn't see a problem with it. And then just coming with Mickey, I mean, he's a totally different guy, so he's going to coach a totally different way. And I guess it wouldn't be fair to us to not instill our confidence into him and not give him a shot for the opportunity if we just kind of counted him out already and thought the season was over. But that's not the kind of team we are. So.
What's maybe something unique about Coach Joseph that, as a head coach?
I really like how much involved he is. He's standing over the ball in practice as we're getting ready to do our 9-on-7 period, and he's right there in the middle. And you could hear him right behind us, or he's right behind the quarterback. So I mean, he's always there, and he always takes pride in watching us and getting us coached up and seeing us excel.
Does he? It strikes me that he might be the kind of guy that's maybe talking quite a bit. Like he's instructing on the fly. Is that accurate, or is he just watching?
A little bit of both. I know that he'll let you know if he thinks you got more in you, or if you're not doing it the right way. He'll let you know, but he'll also let you know that you're doing a good job and to keep it up and keep playing how you're playing.
How much have you gotten to know Brandon Moore, and what do you just make of his story? Popping up in August, and now he's out there with you guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, we'll take anybody who wants to be a part of our program, part of our black shirt culture. And, I mean, if he can live up to it, then I welcome him. And I think he's done that since the first day I met him. I was upstairs in the office, and he had came in and introduced himself, and they told me his story. And I thought it was just crazy to be 8 years in college and being able to play one more. I just thought it was insane. And I'm really happy to see him finally get on the field. I think he's a great player. And then I think just the kind of mentality and his emotion towards the game, and especially being bought in with us, that he truly does care for us. I mean, like you said, he's only been here since August, and for him to show that brotherly love and show that bond with us is pretty cool.
What do you think it'll take to get your black shirts back?
Say that again?
What do you think it'll take to get your black shirts back?
Whatever it takes, and that's up to Coach Mickey, up to his standard. I mean, nobody knows what they do to deserve it or to earn it, and that's the thing about the standard that we hold. That the standard is never reachable, I guess, in a sense. So I just got to come out every single day. And there's not a day that allows you to lack of that standard, or lack of the effort, or lack of the violence and tenacity when we go out there. So it kind of keeps you on your toes to keep doing it.
Is that a little extra motivation, having a black shirt and then having it taken away?
For sure. I mean, it sucks, but I understood from the coach's standpoint and from a player's standpoint of we didn't really deserve them after what happened the first few games, and hopefully we can get it turned around and maybe we get them at the end of the year. Who knows? But at this moment, all I really care about is winning games.